Welcome to World Knowledge. A man's loyalty is not about his flashy promises or superficial romantic actions, but about the sense of security he brings to the relationship. That's when you don't have to worry or doubt because every gesture and word of his shows clarity and sincerity. For example, he can let you freely answer the phone, check messages or surf his computer without any hesitation, because for him, all secrets have given way to trust. And the most important thing is your presence in his life. When you are with a truly loyal man, you not only feel love but also peace. He doesn't need to hide or create a cover to cover anything, because everything he does is to build a sustainable relationship. Loyalty is not only an affirmation of love but also the most precious gift he gives you: absolute peace of mind. So what signs help you recognize such a man? Let's find out. 1. He is giving in, apologizing to his wife even though he is not wrong. Men often have great self-esteem. In relationships, when conflicts arise, they become more hot-tempered, do not want to give in to the other person and take the blame on themselves. We can see, if a man accepts to put aside his ego to care about his wife's feelings, then hold on to him tightly, because he is definitely a loyal husband. Knows how to apologize when necessary. Does not try to show that he is the winner. Men who apologize do not mean they are wrong but because they care about the feelings of the woman they love. Men know how to give in to their wives in every argument. Quarrel because they understand that it is not good to decide the winner between husband and wife. Take the initiative to make peace. Admit mistakes and correct them. Take the initiative to apologize even though it was not your fault. He just doesn't want to make his wife sad. A man who knows how to give in and apologize to his wife even though he is not wrong is a man worthy of respect. Caring for and respecting his wife's feelings is a sign of deep love and maturity in the relationship. When he knows how to put aside his ego, is willing to make peace and maintain harmony, that's when you know that his love is truly strong and sincere. 2. He texts and calls his wife often when he is away from his wife. If he truly loves his wife, he will always want to be able to see her, be by her side at any time, especially when he is free and misses her. Although after marriage, the husband will rarely say, "I love you," but every time he is absent from his wife, he will long for her and be restless. At this time, he will care for his wife with calls and messages such as, "Have you eaten yet? Are you tired from work today? If you are tired, take a nap." All of these caring words show the husband's great love for his wife. Although he does not say many words of love, this shows his sincere concern, desire to be with and take care of his wife when she is absent. A husband who truly loves his wife will always find a way to maintain the connection. Whether near or far, text messages and calls to ask about and take care of his wife, even if they are just small questions, are the way he shows his sincere love. Although he does not need to say many words of love, the act of caring every day is the clearest expression of his deep feelings for his wife. 3. Do not often look for opportunities to flirt with girls. There is a significant difference between admiring looks and shifty eyes that are always looking for opportunities to flirt in men. Generally, all men look at other women because men love with their eyes. It is human nature. However, if you see that he does not show any additional interest in other women, it is a good sign that he is truly faithful. A faithful man will not look for opportunities to flirt or pursue other women. Although eye contact is natural, restraint and respect for your partner are important. Showing commitment and loyalty in the relationship. 4. His friends know you. When a man is faithful, he will tell all his friends about you. They will know who you are and when you first met. If his friends are surprised to see you, you should be more cautious because he may be hiding a secret. If he is truly faithful, you will always be known and appreciated by his friends. This shows that your relationship is transparent and serious. 5. He is open about everything else. If he talks openly about his past and discusses everything he is doing with you, he clearly has nothing to hide. People who are open about everything are generally honest in love. If he is open about everything, From his past to what he is doing. It shows that he has nothing to hide. This openness and transparency is often a sign of a sincere and trustworthy person in love. His frankness and openness about everything shows that he is trustworthy and sincere in love. With nothing to hide. 6. He doesn't hide his phone. When a man is faithful, there is nothing to worry about if his wife or girlfriend answers the phone for him or looks at his phone or computer. The reason is very simple. He has nothing to hide from you. When he doesn't hide his phone, it is a sign that he truly trusts you and has nothing to hide in the relationship. 7. Holding his wife's hand in a crowded place. The act of holding hands is simple but contains the great love of a man for the girl he loves. Many couples, when they officially become husband and wife, forget the small gestures they used to do when they first fell in love. Holding his wife's hand in a crowded place will make her feel safe and secure. Just holding hands to cross crowded streets also proves that they are a happy couple. 8. He does not hide anything from his wife. As a husband and wife, there are no secrets, so we should honestly share with each other the joys and sorrows in life. Men who want to hide, even the smallest things, prove that he is not faithful. Women will be sad and hurt when they discover that their husbands are trying to hide something. Because women always want to lean on their husbands to whisper about daily matters. Men should also practice this habit to make their married life more beautiful. When a man does not hide anything from his wife, it is a sign of loyalty and sincerity in marriage. Openness and sharing help both understand each other better, making married life more connected and happy. If you have followed this far, please leave a comment. I want happiness. You will give us more motivation to make more meaningful videos. If you have not clicked like, please give the video one like. If you have not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to the channel to support. We will give you a heart. Thank you very much. Let's learn more about an emotional and powerful story of how a woman, after going through betrayal and divorce, found herself again, grew up and made her ex-husband regret what he had done. Catherine is a woman who lives for love. She loved Ben with all her heart, sacrificed endlessly, always tried to make him happy, no matter how difficult life was. But one day, when Catherine discovered that Ben had betrayed her, her whole world collapsed. The pain came like a storm, blurring everything around her. She couldn't understand why the man she trusted the most could do that. Every night, Catherine cried alone, blaming herself for not realizing it sooner, and wondering if she lacked something for him to find someone else. But then, instead of wallowing in pain, Catherine decided to do something she never thought of before: let go. She knew that a man betrayed her not because she was not good enough, but because he was not worthy enough to deserve her love, and she decided to step out of the shadow of pain, growing up and becoming stronger. After the divorce, Catherine was no longer the weak woman who always sought acceptance from a man. She began to feel her own inner strength. Catherine learned to stand firm, without needing anyone to prove her worth. Every day that passed, she found herself more mature, more courageous, and more confident than ever. She even began to love herself more, and that was something she had never felt when she was with Ben. Becoming more beautiful, with determination, Catherine began to take better care of herself. She not only made herself beautiful but also made her life beautiful. Every day, Catherine felt more beautiful and stronger. And this is not only to affirm herself but also to let Ben realize that, even though he is no longer in her life, she can still live well, be happy and become more and more wonderful. Without him, her life is still bright. She is more and more beautiful every day. And that is what he must see. Don't look at everything dark. Catherine understands that, not because she met a cheating man that everything in this life becomes dark. When she let go of the person who did not deserve it, she realized that there are still many good things waiting for her ahead. She did not allow herself to be immersed in the sad past but instead, she opened her heart to wait for new opportunities. Yes, there may be pain, but she never lost her pride. She learned to live for herself and believe that good things will come at the right time. Open your heart to others. Catherine began to realize that not all men are like Ben. There are so many good people in this world who deserve her love and care. She refuses to close her heart forever. Despite having been hurt before, Catherine knows that love is worth trying. And she is not afraid to open her heart to new feelings. She is open to new opportunities, knowing that life can bring better things if she opens her heart. Living the happiest life possible. After a divorce and ending a painful relationship, Catherine does not let the void in her life take over. She allows herself time to calm down, then continues to live a full, happy life. She does the things she has always dreamed of, things she was unable to do because of Ben. She travels, meets new friends, and spends more time with her family. Every day is an opportunity to live life to the fullest. And this new life makes Catherine feel free and full of joy. She knows that she deserves all the best. And all of that makes Ben regret. More confident and positive, Catherine no longer has low self-esteem. Even though Ben left her, even though her marriage ended, she doesn't let those things ruin her self-image. She understands that men betray her not because she lacks something, but because they are not worthy of staying. She has never done anything wrong, and therefore, she has no reason to feel low self-esteem. Every day, Catherine becomes more confident. She becomes a strong and positive woman, not only for herself but also for those around her. Well, let God decide. In the end, Catherine understood that she could not control everything in her life. The past, the suffering she had gone through. Now it was time for her to let everything take its course. She knew that she had cried enough, had been sad enough, and now it was time for her to smile, to let go of the pain. Life would continue, and she was ready to receive the good things, the new opportunities that God had arranged for her. With this drastic change, Catherine not only made Ben regret missing out on a wonderful woman, but also affirmed her own worth. She overcame the suffering and stood up strong, confident, and ready to receive a new life, where happiness and peace truly belong to her. When a man betrays and divorces, that's when you can start a new journey with more confidence and strength. Instead of suffering, remember that you have escaped from an unworthy person and have every right to seek new happiness. With 7 smart and brave ways, you will not only make that man regret but also affirm your own value. This positive change will bring you a better life, where joy and peace truly belong to you. If you find the video useful, please share it with many people, as well as subscribe to the channel. Like, and if you have any questions, please leave a comment below. Thank you for watching. Goodbye and see you in the next video. 9. He always hugs his wife when sleeping. This is the most typical habit of a faithful man. Moms, not every man can maintain this habit for a long time in married life. Through the way he hugs and squeezes his husband's arms, the wife can easily feel her husband's affection for her. The husband's hug is like saying, "I will always be there to protect and love you." Forever a solid support for his wife in life. A perceptive woman will feel her husband's affection every day. If there is a change, it is easy to recognize. In addition, a faithful man will always feel the attraction from his wife. Their hug is always tight and warm without being forced, because they always craved to be close to their wife. The story of Sarah and Ethan. Sarah is an energetic girl, living in a big city in the US. She has always been proud of her independence and the solid career she has built. However, despite her beautiful life on the outside, Sarah still feels a void in her heart. She has been through a few unhappy relationships, and each time, she tells herself that she can live alone and does not need to rely on anyone. But everything changes when she meets Ethan. Ethan, a mature and calm man, is the type of person Sarah never thought she would fall in love with. He is a writer, lives a rather quiet life and speaks little. However, there is something in the way he looks at her that makes Sarah feel her heart flutter. It is not the sweet gestures or simple flirting. It is his eyes, a look that Sarah feels is sincere and deeply kind. He does not need to say much, but every time he opens his mouth, Each sentence is warm and makes Sarah feel safe. They began to see each other more often. And each time, Sarah felt like she was discovering a new world. Ethan was unlike any other man she had ever met. He didn't flaunt his success or use sweet words to attract her. Instead, he listened to her with full attention and respect. Ethan knew how to make Sarah feel comfortable, without any supervision or suspicion, no matter where they were or what they were doing. One evening, while they were sitting together in a coffee shop, Sarah happened to scroll through her phone and saw a message from an old friend. She didn't reply right away, but when she looked up, she saw Ethan's eyes on her. Not a look of doubt or anger, but a look of patience and trust. He didn't say anything, but Sarah felt that she could rest assured. Ethan didn't need to control her, because he knew that their relationship was built on a foundation of trust and mutual respect. As the months passed, Sarah began to realize that Ethan was unlike any other man she had ever known. Not only did he love her, but he made her feel at peace. Whenever Sarah had concerns about work or life, Ethan was always there, listening and sharing without judgment. He never pressured her to change or become someone else. The only thing he wanted was for Sarah to be herself. One day, while they were walking on the beach, Sarah stopped and looked away, her heart filled with an indescribable feeling. She realized that she had found what she had been searching for all these years. A man who not only loved her but also respected her. Ethan was not perfect, but to Sarah, he was perfection in their own world. It was a peaceful afternoon. As they sat together, saying nothing but feeling everything. The sun was setting, a warm golden light covering both of them. Sarah turned to look at Ethan and saw in his eyes a tenderness that no words could describe. She felt like she was the luckiest woman in the world, because she knew that Ethan's love for her was absolutely faithful. And in that moment, she understood that loyalty is not about promises or beautiful actions on the surface, but the peace and security that the person brings to your life. It was Ethan, with his sincere respect and love, who made her believe that true love does not need to be a miracle. It just needs presence and trust. For Sarah and Ethan, their love is a never-ending journey. But it is a journey filled with trust, security and the feeling that they will always be together. Not because they cannot live without each other, but because they have chosen each other throughout this life. When you are with a loyal man, you will not have to worry about the invisible things that others easily overlook. It is the peace of mind, the absolute trust that he has for you, without the need to hide or deceive. He not only loves you with words, but also shows respect and sincerity through every little action. A man like that will make you feel that there are more precious things in life, which are honesty, unconditional love, and the feeling of peace when being together. Happiness is not something far away, but simple, warm moments with the person you trust the most. So, when you find a man like that, hold on to him with all your heart. He is the one who will accompany you through every challenge, the one you can completely trust to build a future full of love. Because in the end, sincere love and loyalty are the solid foundation that helps your relationship last and be happy. 7 ways to make a cheating man regret after divorce. Let's find out more. When a woman faces betrayal in love, the feeling of pain and loss is inevitable. Many women are often immersed in pain, screaming, blaming themselves, wondering what they did wrong to make the man they love deceive and betray them. But instead of letting the pain dominate, instead of drowning in guilt, be brave enough to stand up and face the truth. Men betray not because you lack something, but because he himself is not worthy of your love and sacrifice. Betrayal is not the end of love, but an opportunity for you to find yourself again. Step out of the shadow of pain and find a new life, where you deserve better things. Point 1. Women will be more mature and courageous. After being betrayed and deceived, women are no longer naive and trusting. But in return, you have become more mature, more courageous and stronger. You know how to let go of a bad man, how independent and courageous you can be. You will also realize that after the breakups, you gradually become calmer and more stable, more delicate and gentle. It is this positive change that will make you feel more worthy than keeping a betrayer by your side. After being hurt and betrayed, women not only learn to let go but also become stronger and more resilient. They no longer let unworthy people occupy their hearts, but instead, they are confident and independent, knowing that they deserve better things. That maturity not only helps them overcome pain but also opens up a new life, full of stability and peace. 2. Women are more beautiful. Women who have been betrayed must definitely become more beautiful every day. Becoming beautiful is not only to confidently look at yourself in the mirror, but also to make the person who hurt you look back. You betrayed me to be with someone else. I am now more beautiful. Or, without you, I am happy every day. So I am more beautiful than before. That is what you have to let your ex-husband see. After being betrayed, women should become more beautiful every day. Not only to be confident but also to let the person who hurt you realize your value. Without you, I am happier and more radiant than before. That is what he has to see. 3. Women don't see everything as dark. If you accidentally meet a treacherous man in your life, it doesn't mean that there are no good men in this world. In fact, as we all know, there is no shortage of good men. The important thing is whether a woman can let go of a bad man or not. And letting go means being decisive, not clinging, not sad, not miserable. Don't torment yourself because of a liar. Don't become weak because of being left behind. There may be pain, but don't lose your pride. When you can let go of everything, all that's left is to wait for a good person. Women, don't see everything as dark just because you met a disloyal man. When you let go of a bad person, you will open up the opportunity to meet someone better. There may be pain, but don't lose your pride. Believe that there are many good things waiting for you ahead. 4. Women open your heart to others. It is a fact that women who divorce their cheating husbands will certainly realize that there are many better men out there than their husbands. The important thing is whether you are willing to open your heart or not. Don't think that after divorce, if you accidentally meet a bad person, you don't need love anymore. In fact, love is always worth a try for women. So don't be afraid if one day love comes to you. Just try to accept it. Because who knows? It might be something more worthy than what God wants to give you back after taking away something bad before. 5. Women live as happily as possible. After divorce, the gaps in a woman's life are often not easy to fill. But take it slow. You always need time to regain balance. Give yourself some time to calm down. Then, do what you want. Live the life you wanted when you were suffering because of your husband. Wherever you want to go, just go. Whoever you want to meet, don't be shy. Whatever you want to do with your children, do it. Choose for yourself the happiest life possible. For yourself, for the person you love, and also to make the person who betrayed you regret it. 6. Women are more confident and positive. Women who are betrayed easily have an inferiority complex about themselves. Because of the abandonment of men. Because of the back of a husband who turns away. But women should understand. Never think that because you are not good enough, your husband has an affair. A man who betrays and leaves the house is no longer qualified to be a husband. He is too bad to come back to be the husband and father of your children. As for you, you have never done anything to be ashamed of. You have never betrayed anyone. Why should you be inferior to yourself? Women who divorce because their husbands have an affair must start a new life with more confidence and positivity. Because I got rid of a bad man from my life. Because I had another chance to find happiness. Because I am worthy and valuable enough to find something better. 7. Well, let the heavens decide. Women who have been betrayed. Don't torture yourself because of other people's mistakes. Don't abandon yourself because other people abandoned you. After crying, your tears will dry up. After being sad, learn to smile. No matter how tight you hold on, you must learn to let go. Then let the heavens decide the rest. And you just live your life well.